Everybody, we're here at the Game On Gala with Young, Bold, and Regal. Evan Jackson here. We're here with the incredible Victor Ortiz.
Now that I can't take that kind of credit, but thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, so I always ask this question in different fields, but what do you think the current state of boxing is, as far as popularity, as far as the health of the sport, as far as the future of the sport?
You know, I believe we're having some hiccups right now in our sport, in our game. There's a lot of things you can point at, but at this point in time, you know, we just got to fight through it, you know. We'll get through it. It's been around since, you know, Muhammad Ali, you know, so yeah, we're not going anywhere. But,
and it's all about the sweet science of boxing, right? So when you see films like Creed 3 or other films, the Miles Teller film, recently more Creed 3, do you feel the accuracy? You feel like they're getting better at portraying what boxing really is psychologically and physically?
You know what? Yeah, actually, there's a lot of points that are being hit sometimes where they're like, yeah, right, that doesn't happen. You're like, oh, that happens.
Do you have moments almost like a deja vu, maybe when you watch a film or you hear a clip or you maybe hear something on the radio, you're like, whoa?
Absolutely, man. It takes you back to that place where you're kind of like, man, but it's just the reality, you know. I've been through some interesting situations, man, but nonetheless, I love what I do, you know. But I do have two baby boys now, right?
Yeah.
My little boys, Royal and Malachi, they go, Dad, yo, I gonna be a bull chapter boxer like you, Dad, and I go like this. Oh, I'm like, well, I support what my sons decide to do, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't want them in this game, man.
Speak a little bit more about that. There's been more conversations about mental health. I just talked with Draymond Green. I talked with other athletes, and they were saying we love that there's a mental health forefront, talking about a necessity, especially for male athletes, to feel safe, to feel comfortable.
Absolutely,
talk about
bro.
that.
My situation, too, is I'm involved with, you know, mental health stuff. I support it, man. One of my dear friends named Aaron Curry, man, he's an author, and he talks over his mama over mental health, and it's a big deal, man. People don't get it, they don't understand it, because what they see is the guy in the ring, looking all tough, but dude, that's not even it, man. Like, they don't see the breakdowns that we have. They don't see the times your jaw's broken, your eyes are ripped open, your wrists are reconstructed from breaking, and people don't see any of that, but they see this one. Yeah, that's right. But it's beyond that, man. And the way people destroy you and can bash you, and it's almost like a PTSD type thing where you, for me personally, I mean, there was a year where I posted a picture. You know, I was proud because it's my son and WBC. I love them. God bless them. They sent me a WBC little belt for my son. And it was cute because he wore it for 1 week. The following week, it was just too big. I'm like, you little fat boy. But it was cute, you know. But regardless, I put that on a photo shoot, him laying down, boxing gloves on the side, and his belt on him, you know. And someone just had to sit there and say, just like his daddy getting knocked the F out, this and that, he's learning real quick. And I'm like, whoa, dude. Thankfully, I look to God, because if not, bro, whoo, I'll be like, send me your addy, homie.
Yeah, and I've been having my entertainment business for 10 years. I tell people each year, almost every other year, there's a new social media platform. But there's a new wave of people who are hating for no reason. And there's anonymity behind it. These are eggs on Twitter. They're strangers. You can't track them down because of some arbitrary rules. So how
it's those computer gangsters, as you may, you know.
Right.
Like just a couple days ago, I was at the beach helping a sea lion. I helped that sea lion 3 days before that, and I was just trying to feed it, you know, just because there's like a big old red algae thing going on in the ocean right now. So this mammal was right there, and I'm like, man, I'm just trying to, you know, just go check on it.
Yeah.
This guy's recording me from afar, posted this video online. This a-hole doesn't have respect for marine life. And I went up to him and I was just like, hey, how's it going, man? I'm just checking on the sea lion, this and that. He literally wrote this whole ugly thing. So I messaged him and I said, you people like you have a nasty way of life, man. But you know what? I'll keep you in my prayers, man. And he wrote me this novel, just ugly, and I was just like, again, I'll keep praying for you, man. Take it easy.
And I think people underestimate the fact that it's not only 24/7. You wake up to these comments. People are saying nasty things, but fortunately, you're very beloved amongst your fans, and one of your biggest fights ever was with Mayweather. But we also love the fact that...
You know what's interesting? I love Floyd.
Yeah.
People
Talk
say
about
some
that, yeah.
ugly things, man. And they're like, yeah, you sold yourself. I'm like, bro, it's my boy, man. Like, we threw hands, yes. In the moment, things happened, and you know what? I was young.
Yeah.
Dude, mistakes took place. I paid for them. At the end of the day, Floyd and I, there's nothing but love for me.
Yeah. And
I'm with Al Heyman and Sam Watson. Like, bro, I love these people, man. Sincerely.
What's so great about it is that, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's such a competitor, but he wants to see you win. And that camaraderie after the fight.
Absolutely.
The conversation after the fight. A lot of athletes say...
I saw Floyd maybe a year ago. Well, it was his little boy, his son, his young man, right? Vic, how's it going, man? I go, hey, what's up, mijo? How you doing? How's your daddy? He's like, oh, he's right there. I was like, awesome. Yo, Floyd, what's up, bro? Give me a hug, and just, there's no, what was left in the ring was left in the ring. I move forward, bro. I move forward.
I like that.
People get stuck in this past, man, and that past that's where the mental health stuff comes in at times, bro. Exactly. That's why I'm kind of like, you know what? That happened. I'll see you later.
Right. One last question. We know that you don't represent the Latino representation fully, but you represent a portion of it. But how awesome is it to see Eva Longoria directing a film like Flaming Hot and more representation?
I'll be honest, man. I love my Latinos. I love my Mexican people. I am Mexican, you know.
Yeah.
My mother's from Mexico, Chihuahua, Mexico. I speak Spanish fluently. My dad's Mexicano, Apache Indian. So at the end of the day, bro, I love my roots.
Yeah.
I push Spanish on my sons, Royal and Malachi. I talk to them in Spanish, bro, and I have to, because today's generations are changing so rapidly, bro. And it's interesting because some of my own nephews have been like, oh, Theo, don't speak to me in Spanish. It's embarrassing. And I'm like, oh, come on, mijo, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just like, come on, man. But like Jesus loved the world, I love everybody too, bro.
Awesome.
That's it, man.
Well, we love what you represent. Great conversation. Check out the interview. Hey, he's talking a lot because he has a lot of wisdom. So take this in, take this wisdom in, and tune in Young, Bold, and Regal. More importantly, check out Victor Ortiz.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
Thank you. Thank you, bro.